In our everyday lives, we face a moral struggle we call temptation. No one's immune to it, as we're only human, but not everyone has the willpower to turn it aside. And as is the case with young Goodman Brown, the main character in a short story by Nathaniel Hawthorne of the same name, and Eric Lencher from the movie X-Men First Class. Goodman Brown is a pure and innocent man living with his wife Faith during the time of the Salem witch trials in the 17th century, and his battle is of a religious nature. He departs for an unknown task in the forest, happening upon an old man who quite resembles himself. He's carrying a staff in the shape of a serpent, and much like the snake goaded Eve into taking a bite of the apple in the Garden of Eden, Goodman Brown was goaded into accepting the snake staff in order to reach his destination much more quickly. This is ultimately the moment where he is condemned to his fate, and represents an innocence completely lost to temptation. He arrives at a clearing, where all the townspeople are, and although he tried his best to resist in order to stay true to Faith, he loses his own faith completely upon seeing her at the ceremony as well. In completely giving in to temptation at hand, he awakens the next morning only seeing the corruption and wickedness of others rather than the peace and goodness he had previously seen. And he succeeds in turning everyone he knows away from him, including his concerned wife Faith. Eric's case is derived from his childhood, amidst a Nazi Germany that was at the very peak of its power. Eric's mutation of controlling metal with his will was discovered by Klaus Schmidt, who threatened to kill Eric's mother in order to make him move a coin with his mind. When he failed to do so, he was forced to watch his mother die right in front of him, which triggered a rage-induced reaction that destroyed the entire room. Thus, his power was controlled by his anger. 18 years later, his battle with temptation became a reality, driven by pure and complete revenge. He was willing to do whatever it took to obtain that revenge.
Was hat Sie nach Argentinien verschlagen?
Ach, das Klima? Ich bin Schweinebauer.
Ich bin Schneider. Schon seit meiner Kindheit. Mein Vater hat die schönsten Anzüge Düsseldorfs gemacht.
Meine Eltern kamen aus Düsseldorf.
Ach.
Ja,
Und wie ist der Name?
sie hatten keinen Namen. Ihr Name wurde ihnen weggenommen. Schweinebauern und Schneidern. Blut und Ehre. Ja, was würden Sie gerne zuerst verlieren?
Wir hatten unsere Befehle.
Also Blut.
Quieto, cabrón! ¡Na lucis! Was sind Sie?
Let's just say I'm Frankenstein's monster. I'm looking for my creator.
Goodman Brown and Eric are both willing to kill to seek their goals. Goodman Brown kills the very person he once was in order to find himself, so to speak, and while Eric's one goal is to kill the man responsible for the death of his mother, the man now going by the name of Sebastian Shaw. Goodman Brown's wife Faith and Eric's friend Charles Xavier serve as guiding lights, hoping to lead them away from these paths of which there would be no return. And no, the reason Eric's revenge against Shaw is bad is not because killing is bad. The X-Men band together in order to stop Shaw as well. The difference is that they're trying to stop Shaw from killing innocent people and starting World War III. Eric is only seeking revenge, and it becomes increasingly apparent throughout the film that he isn't above innocent people dying if it brings him closer to Shaw.
Eric, you said yourself, we're the better men. This is the time to prove it. There are thousands of men on those ships, good, honest, innocent men. They're just following orders.
I've been at the mercy of men just following orders. Never again.
Eric, release them!
In young Goodman Brown, the idea is that by the end of the story, it's to be believed that every townsperson, including the minister, the deacon, and his wife, had already failed a similar battle with temptation. Goodman Brown was doomed to be corrupted himself from the moment he even considered this journey. In X-Men First Class, it shows the progression of several mutants and their temptation to oppose the humans that hate them, or make peace with them. Only one character in the film shows even the slightest concrete ability to resist without hesitation.
Excuse me, I'm Eric Lyncher.
Charles Xavier.
Go fuck yourself.
Characterization is a crucial key to success in films and stories alike. Goodman Brown and the change he undergoes from his journey are both characterized very well. X-Men First Class is built around not only setting the plot for a future storyline, but also the thorough characterization of many important people that would play a role in such. Michael Fassbender should be given excellent credit for his portrayal of the young Eric Lyncher, conveying the essence of a tortured soul that slowly eats away at him, and causes him to become the main antagonist, Magneto, for the rest of the series. While these are rather extreme situations that I don't expect any one of you to come across in real life, it doesn't make anyone less susceptible to becoming a victim of temptation, even those with the purest of innocence and the strongest of minds.